Before we get into this, I want to see the little warning on the video that's like, so that R1 though. So what's up, guys? First off, welcome to my wonderful world in 60 frames a second, huh? How about that, YouTube? You fancy as hell these days. So guys, we got a R1 to talk about. I think if you follow my Instagram at C2WPics, you might have seen a couple pictures yesterday, and I voiced my opinion on the new R1, and alright, goodbye red light. So yeah, if you follow my Instagram, man, I had a little conversation going on yesterday with the new 2015 Yamaha R1, and I wanted to do a little first impressions video and talk to you guys what I thought about it, and discuss the good, the bad, the ugly, the R1, and all it is. So, I posted a picture on Instagram the other day, and I'll post it here, so you can see what I'm talking about, so we got some, like, point of reference. And I compared it to a $11.99 Panigale, or what was the $11.99 Panigale, since the new one's upped a little bit. And the similarities are a little much. And I wanted to, the one major thing I wanted to clear up, because I think I came off in that video, or in that comment, Jesus, in that picture. Oh my God, English is a thing for me. I think I came off in that picture kind of like I don't like the bike. And I wanted to clear that up because there is a distinction between not liking a bike and a bike not meeting your expectations. Up until the 2015 or 2014 R1, excuse me, I felt like the R1 was one of the most amazing looking bikes available for purchase. I put that bike in the likes of the Panigale from Ducati, the R6 I feel is one of the best looking bikes out there, the R1's up there. These are just beautiful bikes. We were talking aesthetics only. And I felt like with the 2014 R1, there was a characteristic, a look that bike had, right? It had the bubble headlights and like the kind of eyelids in the front. Like it was an amazing looking bike, and that was the way that was the R1, was like that look, right? Just so if you guys for some reason don't know what a 2014 to 2009 I think Yamaha R1 looks like, I'll post a picture here from my buddy Downshift83, who's a fellow videographer buddy of mine, who has an absolutely stunning 2009 Yamaha R1. And what upset me the most about the release of this 2015 R1 was that they took they took every characteristic that made that bike what it is, and it seems like they changed it. I'm gonna go ahead and let you guys know, this is not a video talking about, oh, how much horsepower does it have, what's its weight. It should be understood that when a brand new bike is released, it's gonna have better numbers. If it didn't, it would kind of be pointless to release it. I'm not sitting here talking about, oh, well, the engine's stronger and it's lighter and it has more computers. That ain't what this is about. This is about the way that bike looks. Because after you boil everything down, right, like, yeah, it's fast as hell. Yeah, it can do this and that, and has this computer that manages this system. After all that, the thing that is most important to a bike long term is the way a bike looks, for me at least. So when you take everything that a bike is, yes, it's still like the cross plane and all that. I get it that the engine's a big deal. I'm not saying it's not. But that bike, the R1, was those bubble headlights, the exhaust that came out the back tail, you know? Like, that's what the bike was. This taxi needs to die. And I feel like that introducing this bike with that look, it has now taken away everything that that bike is. This would not be a problem if Yamaha had introduced a brand new bike. If they would have said like the RX or something, right? It wouldn't have had any type of wow, that pigeon almost ran into my head. There would have been no preconceived notions or things that the bike had to, like guidelines that the bike needed to meet for it to be put out. Like, the bike looks like an S1000RR and it looks like a Panigale. Both of those bikes are cool and look good. The bike doesn't look bad necessarily. I mean, there are some things I would change. I ain't saying I wouldn't change anything, but like, the headlights are cool. The Panigale is one of the sexiest bikes in the world, and the headlights are amazing. So if a bike looks like a Panigale, and I love the Panigale, then obviously I don't feel like the bike looks bad. But my whole like argument, and like I posted a picture that said this saddens me, and I posted a picture of the R1. It's because there is no longer an R1. Yes, I realize that in time that'll be the look of the R1, but now that look is the same as the Panigale, so there's no like individuality type thing. Like, what's the point of me buying an R1 when it's going to look like another bike type thing? You know what I mean? Like, I feel like if a bike has that distinguishing of a characteristic as the R1 did, you know, there's characteristics of the R6, if you changed them, it wouldn't be an R6 anymore. If you took away my dual lights and my little hole in the middle, my little mouth between my eyes, that would not be an R6 anymore, you know what I mean? Like, I don't know. I feel like if a manufacturer, in this case Yamaha, if you want to make changes to a motorcycle, it's fine, it's good. You know, like constantly upgrading and wow, that's awesome, that's neutral, and that's not the gear I want to be in. So let's do this, knock it up a second, and go. Okay. If you want to make changes to a bike, fucking power to you, dude. You run the company, you do what you want. But I feel like you have to be really careful when you make that drastic of a change, you know, because you make a bike not what it is. Like, I don't know. I guess I just wish that... Is this car gonna turn or... I guess I just wish Yamaha would have maybe slowly introduced some of those visual characteristics at a slower pace, instead of debuting an entirely new bike that's nothing like the old bike. It's the type of thing, and you guys need to even consider this. I'm a Yamaha fan. I've been riding Yamahas for years now, and I love my R6. I love my WR250. I love my bikes. You know, I'm sure the bike will perform great. Yamaha has a couple videos on their side of the R1, and it looks awesome on the track if you get the right angle, you know what I mean? I love the back tail light. The back little single light thing looks freaking great. And I think the lighting on the bike, like the bar lights, like I said, it looks like a Panigale. Panigale is cool. That's cool. I think the side exhaust is fucking hideous. And I think the middle of the bike just looks like garbage, to be honest. That's a lot of freaking cars. So I just don't want you guys thinking that I hate the bike. I hate certain aspects of the bike, but overall I think the bike looks all right. I was talking with some buddies yesterday, and we referred to the R1 as an aftermarket motorcycle parts dealer's dream, because there are a ton of pieces on that bike that people are going to be itching to change. That side exhaust is going to be numero uno. So there's definitely parts of the bike that look good, parts of the bike look bad. I don't think the whole bike is trash. I think that the R1 name should have been respected, and by name I mean aesthetics that made the R1 what it is. I think those things should have been a little more respected when coming up with this bike. If you want to boil everything down, I'm pissed off you just took away the bubble headlights, man. Oh my god, dude. I don't know. You guys let me know in the comments, but one of the most distinguishing characteristics of any motorcycle for me are headlights. That is what like makes a motorcycle. That's like up under what the bike is called is how the headlights look. And when you change headlights, you change everything. And that's what initially got me looking at it, and then, you know, that's what led to everything. Was like, oh wow, the headlights are not at all the same? Well, that sucks. So yeah, guys, let me know in the comments, how important are headlights in making a bike's personality? Like, how important is that? Because to me, visually, it's one of the most important things, period, end of conversation. There's nothing else I can say. So I think the R1, it's a cool looking bike, but it ain't an R1. It's just, that's just not how it is. And guys, thanks for watching the video. If you like the video, subscribe to the channel, and catch me on much more videos. Let me know what you guys think about the R1 in the comments, and how important are headlights. I'm gonna go play in some more traffic on my beautiful R6 that hasn't been touched for 2014. Thank the good Lord. And I will see you guys on my next video. You guys take it easy, go play in traffic, and ride safe.